Hi everyone, how is everyone doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Tina. So today I'm gonna be sharing with you guys one of the most famous Easter cookies in the whole Middle East. It is called Maamoul, and Maamoul is like shortbread cookie. It melts in your mouth and it's so delicious. Anyway, there is so many variation of Maamoul. Today I'm gonna be sharing with walnut filling. I will be back later on to do another recipe that has a date filling, so stay tuned for that. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and let's look at the ingredients. Okay, so we need 3 cups of semolina. I have here number 2. They come in 1, 2, and 3. So the 3 is coarser, and sometimes I like using 3, but most of the time I like number 2 because it'll give me nice cookie. And I'm gonna use 3 cups. I'm also gonna need half a cup all-purpose flour, 1 cup of melted butter. I have about 1/4 of a teaspoon of yeast. This is instant yeast. You're also gonna need rose water. If you're not fond of rose water, you can use orange blossom water, but I'm using rose water. For the filling, I have here about 1.5 cups chopped walnuts. Again, if you're not fond of walnuts, you can use any type of nuts that you like. I have here half a cup of sugar. I might not use the whole thing because we don't like too sweet. And also you're gonna need about half a teaspoon of cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon or you're allergic to cinnamon, I know some people are allergic to cinnamon, you can use cardamom as well, because in different Arabic countries they use cardamom, but in Lebanon we use cinnamon. And once the cookies are done, we're gonna dust them with icing sugar. So the first thing I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it in my mixer, I'm gonna add my 3 cups of semolina. I'm also gonna add my 1 cup of butter. And I'm gonna give this a mix. Okay, so as you can see, all my semolina is coated with the butter. I'm gonna cover this and I'm gonna let it rest for 1 hour. While my dough is resting, I'm gonna just mix up my walnut filling. So as I said, I have 1.5 cups chopped up walnuts. To this, I'm gonna add half a cup of sugar. I didn't add the whole thing. I wanna see, because I don't want it too sweet. Okay, I'm gonna add a little more. So a little shy of half a cup. And I'm also gonna add half a tablespoon of cinnamon and just a teaspoon of orange blossom water. Let me just give this a mix first. Just a tiny bit. Okay, so we're gonna set this aside. My dough has been resting for an hour. So as you can see, it's soaked up all the butter. So I'm gonna put my mixing attachment back on. To this, I'm gonna add my 1/2 cup of flour, my 1/4 teaspoon of instant yeast. Just gonna give this a mix. So I'm gonna start adding my rose water. I'm gonna add anywhere between 1/2 cup to 1 cup, depending on how soft my dough turns out. So I'm gonna start adding gradually. I'm gonna scrape the sides. And I'm looking for soft dough that when I pinch together, it comes together just like that. So I'm not gonna add any more of my rose water. So I added about a little over 1/2 cup, about a tablespoon over 1/2 cup. I'm just gonna knead this for 1 more minute. Okay, you guys, we're gonna start our cookies. My dough is ready. I have my filling. I have a little bit of flour just to dust my cookie mold. I have my baking sheets lined with parchment paper. My oven is preheating at 350 degrees. I'm gonna show you, these were my grandmother's. I brought them from Lebanon. They are molds. We grew up with these. You can find these at your international or even if you have Middle Eastern or Armenian stores, Lebanese stores, you can find them. Basically, I'm gonna make my cookies in this mold, but if you don't have the molds, you can just make it a round shape and put like designs with a fork. Basically, we had different ones for these. Deep ones are for walnuts or pistachios. These flat ones, which I will show you in another recipe, my date Maamoul. So I will be using the flat ones. This is how we differentiated the cookies, because I remember growing up, we used to break them and just to look for walnuts. And they also sell them on Amazon. And I got this from Amazon, so you have a couple of sizes here. So I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna be using this design today. So all you do is put a little bit of, let me just move these, just tiny, very tiny bit of flour, dust it off. You're gonna take a small piece, like a ping pong size, and you're gonna open it. Use your thumb, use your index finger, does not matter. You just have to make a well like that. We're gonna take about a tablespoon of our filling and just gonna bring these together. Just like that. We're gonna take our mold and press that in. Let me just move these. Press it in. And you're gonna have to just, it's gonna make a noise. You're gonna have to do it. It comes out. Okay, so I'm gonna make one more. Again, take a ping pong size. You make a well in the middle. And this is the easy way I'm showing you. Usually I make mine like I made my kibbe recipe. If you haven't seen it, I will link it down below. And just take a spoon, close it up, and press it in the mold, and voila. So we're gonna bake these in our 350 degree oven, as I said, for about 15 to 20 minutes. You do not want them brown. They're like shortbread cookies. They stay kind of same color, and then we'll come back and show you how they look, and then we're gonna dust them with icing sugar. So my first batch came out of the oven. It took about 17 minutes. And this is the one we made with the spoon, if you don't have a mold. And it's hot. While it's still hot, you're gonna take your icing sugar in a sieve and you're just gonna sprinkle on it. So just tap it just like that. Okay, so our cookies are done and I got about 46 cookies. I'm gonna show you. It is so good. And I'm gonna crack one open. Oh my gosh. It's so good. I'm gonna taste it. Like I need a reason to taste it. It's not sweet. It melts in your mouth. I hope you guys give it a try. Let me know how you like it. It is so good. I will have the exact measurements in the description box below. If you have any questions, please email me. And until next time, have a cookie. Bye guys.